Okay, hello everyone. Before you even begin to read this, no, I did not know anything about this at all. I had no clue. My 24F best friend, 26F, recently got engaged to her boyfriend, 28M of 5+ years. The public post of their engagement prompted the AP, 44M, to expose their 8+ month affair directly to her fiance. At the time he threw her out, she came to mine telling me he kicked her out. She told me the whole story when she came to mine. Relevant background on my friend. Very social media aware and very conscious/insecure about the amount of likes/comments she receives. Always begging her then boyfriend to propose to her. The 3 years we've been friends, it's all I've heard. At least once a day. She was low-key really rude about her boyfriend that never sat right with me, but it's not my relationship, so I never said anything. For example, rolling her eyes at him, calling him names, complaining about him, and calling him not that special. It's giving underappreciated/taking him for granted. She does not give her boyfriend head. I promise this is relevant. I'm friends with both her and her fiancé. They have bought a house together 2 years ago. They have a dog. The story she told me/her excuse for cheating. Her and her fiancé were going through a rough patch. Looking back, I remember this. It was about 10 months ago. She felt distant to him. They weren't getting along, bickering, etc. Told me he doesn't communicate with her and they have different love languages. It didn't sound anything out of the normal funk a couple in a long-term relationship have. This is where she started entertaining the other man. At the time, she did tell me there was someone at her work that was cute but never expressed anything related to her cheating. Little did I know she started texting him every day. Fast forward, they started sleeping together regularly. I honestly have zero clue how I didn't know. It happened at least once a week from what she told me. Again, after the fact, I didn't know at the time. I predict she used hanging out with me as an excuse with her fiancé. She broke it off with this affair 2 months ago. Apparently AP wasn't happy, but it ended. When AP called best friend's fiancé, she knew exactly what was happening. She took her ring off, started crying and packing a bag. Fiancé kicked her out. Couldn't look at her. All typical stuff you'd expect. She told me all this and I felt floored. It honestly completely changed my perspective of my friend. I gave her a place to stay for a little while. She cried to me, but honestly it was hard to comfort, and I felt super uncomfortable. I felt like an accomplice. I've been cheated on in the past too, so it was a big mix of emotions. Fiancé was messaging me saying, "How can you stand to look at her, and I hope you didn't know, etc., etc." She begged him again and again to take her back. She'd do anything. She'd cook, clean, take care of the dog, and appreciate him more. All things he did for her already, and he didn't tell anyone about it. He didn't tell his mates, his family, anyone. I asked her details about the affair, as I was curious. When she told me she gave him head, something she doesn't give her fiancé, it sealed the deal for me. It's too much. That was all about 1 month ago. She's now back. They're living together again. From everything she's told me, they're having sex every night, snuggling, back into their routine, acting normal. Here's the advice. She was my best friend. I thought she was my twin flame. We did everything together. I was going to be her maid of honor. Now I feel weird with her. Talking with her seems forced, and I don't actually want to hang out with her. And I cannot look her fiancé in the eye. I feel angry. It feels like she got away with the worst thing you can do to someone. And she's so happy. I wish he broke up with her. Is it bad that I wish this? How do I continue? Do I cut my losses with the friendship? And how do I do that? I'm also devastated. It feels like I lost a friend because I couldn't imagine having a best friend capable of this. She was the one who comforted me through my ex having an affair with a work partner as well. She did message me recently, noticing my distance from her. I expressed my mistrust and how uncomfortable I feel, but left out just how disgusted I am with her. Am I just projecting and making this all about me? Are my feelings about this too self-centered as it technically doesn't include me? I just feel so conflicted about the whole thing.